Naming alkenes follows all the similar rules from naming alkanes. Let's start with butene. Bute, 4 carbons, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It's an alkene, so it has a double bond. With an alkene, this carbon-carbon double bond is its functional group. This is what makes it different from an alkane, and it is responsible for its chemical properties. So I could number my chain in terms of the carbon atoms any which way I like. So I could start there and work backwards. But the rules say that the functional group needs to have the lowest possible numbers. So having my double bond start on carbon 1 is correct, not on carbon number 4. In terms of naming it, 4 carbons is bute. The double bond starts on carbon number 1, 1-ene, bute 1-ene. Note that we've got hyphens between our letters and our numbers. We could, of course, have this molecule here. This is still butene. It's still got 4 carbons. Remember that in the skeletal formula, it's the ends of the lines. The lines represent the bonds, the ends of the lines represent our carbon skeleton. In this case, our carbon-carbon double bond starts on carbon number 2. So the isomer would be bute 2-ene. So those are the essentials. Work out the number of carbon atoms in your molecule, number it so that your double bond is near to the beginning of the molecule, and the double bond is numbered from the carbon that it starts at. If I were to introduce a side group, for example, let's have a look at this, then once again my double bond takes priority. So this is a form essentially of bute 1-ene, but I've got a methyl group on the 3rd carbon, so it's going to be 3-methyl bute 1-ene. Note that when you've got words, letters running up against each other, there is no gap between them, so the methyl and the bute are essentially one word. Final thing to have a think about are when we have got a diene. A diene is where I've got 2 carbon-carbon double bonds in my molecule. So let's say I've got one there and one there. This is a form of pentene, 3, 4, 5, because it has 5 carbons, so I can start by saying this is definitely pent. Because this is a diene, i.e. it's got 2 double bonds, it's not pent, it's penta. For reasons I have absolutely no idea. I think just because it's chemistry and we can make stuff up, so we do. So this is penta, 1, 3, diene. So pent indicates that it's 5 carbons, the A just because we can. One of the carbon-carbon double bonds starts on carbon number 1, the second starts on carbon number 3, and it's a diene. We've got hyphens between our letters and numbers, and commas between our numbers. And there's nothing more to it than that. If this has been useful, hit the subscribe button, the effortless way to support your studies. And by clicking the link in the blurb below, it will take you straight to the Crunch Chemistry School, where you'll find all the resources you need to get that A-star grade at A-level. Together we can do this.